work through this issue.
Let me ask you lastly, to help us resolve once and for all the great political mystery this campaign season. Joe Sestak, the congressman, is now the Pennsylvania Senate nominee, the Democrat in Pennsylvania. You initially, the White House did supported another candidate, Senator Arlen Specter, the Republican turned Democrat. Congressman Sestak says early on he was offered a job in the administration to get out of that race. Robert Gibbs, the White House press secretary, said lawyers in the White House and others have looked into conversations that were had with Congressman Sestak and nothing inappropriate happened. But the White House has refused to say what happened. If nothing inappropriate happened, then what appropriate happened?
Well, look, John, I didn't have any conversations with Congressman Sestak, and I didn't have any conversations with anybody connected with Congressman Sestak. So all I can tell you is what Robert told you. That you know, these allegations were made, they were looked into, and they were found
but David,
unwarranted.
Forgive me for interrupting, but candidate Barack Obama promised the most transparent administration in history. If
he's delivering that as well.
If these conversations did happen, it marches up into the gray area, perhaps into the red area of a felony. It is a felony to induce somebody by offering them a job. So why won't the White House just say, here are the, either Congressman Sestak is lying or somebody had some conversation with him about a job?
Well, John, you're absolutely right. If such things happen, they would constitute a serious breach of the law, and that's why when the allegations were made, they were looked into, and there was no evidence of such a thing.
So the misunderstanding is on the congressman's side of this equation. Is that fair?
I don't know. I don't know that the congressman would disagree with what I'm saying here.
But you cannot say what the conversations were. If this has been looked into by White House lawyers.
I was not a party to the conversation, so no, I can't say that.
And you haven't been briefed on what the lawyers told Robert Gibbs?
All I know is, well, I've been briefed, as Robert has, that they looked into it, and their conclusion was that it was the conversations were perfectly appropriate.
So then why can't we understand what those conversations were? We're talking in circles here because it's a so can somebody say, well, this guy talked
in circles because I wasn't a part of those conversations, so I can't relate to you what the conversations were.
Can you make available the people who had the conversations?
I'm sure that all of this will be, you know, I don't think any questions will be left unanswered on this.
Well, we're right here for you, David Axelrod, when you're ready to maybe make those people available. I'm not trying to be a jerk here.
No, and I don't take it that way. I think these are fair questions.
All right, David Axelrod at the White House. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, John.